I'm going to demonstrate the long tail cast on. For the long tail cast on, you'll want a tail about 3 times the length of the width of the fabric you intend to knit. You'll start with a slip knot. And you'll put the slip knot on your needle. Taking the tail, or the end not attached to your ball of yarn, and the end attached to your ball of yarn with your index finger, the tail with your thumb, you're going to go in and create this slingshot look. So on my thumb is the tail, and on my index finger is the working yarn, or the yarn that is still attached to the ball. I'm going to take them from the slingshot position and turn them. So this is where it looks like a slingshot, which is the name. I'm going to take my needle and put it under the yarn closest to me on my thumb, again from the tail. I'm going to take that needle up and over the yarn on my index finger closest to me and pull it through the loop, at which point I'm going to let my thumb go. I don't want to pull it too tightly on the needle, and I don't want to leave it too loose. Just gentle so it can easily slide back and forth without a lot of tension. You'll see my fingers are finding themselves once again in that starting position, where my thumb is under the yarn closest to me, attached to the tail, and my index finger is under the yarn farther away from me, attached to the ball. Back to the slingshot position. Under the yarn closest to me on my thumb, over the yarn closest to me on my index finger, and pull it through the loop, let my thumb go. Once you're going, you can go faster once you have the motion, so that it won't be a slow process for each stitch. Back to the slingshot, under the yarn closest to me on my thumb, over the yarn closest to me on my index finger, and pull it through. And you'll see this becomes a natural movement, mostly with your thumb. Under the yarn closest to me on my thumb, over the yarn closest to me on my index finger, and release, casting on the number of stitches that you need.